You. Good evening.
Good evening, brother. Good evening. And how is it going?
Yeah, everything is fine here. What about you?
Okay. Yes, I'm wonderful,
Yes. So,
and I'm as usual.
okay. So, Ram, today we have to discuss about the family, nuclear family and joint family. Earlier, people used to live in that joint family, but nowadays people want to live in nuclear family. So, the benefits of that joint family is people whenever any problem comes, so people used to they used to live together. So
Hmm.
if someone is in the problem, so they used to help them. But nowadays people are living in the nuclear family, so whenever the problem comes, sometimes it's very difficult for them to get help, help from their family, right? Because if someone, if they are living in nuclear family, so their husband and wife, most of the time the husband, wife and children, they live. Suppose if the husband is going outside for their, for his work, then the ladies, they will have to live alone at house. But if they are living in their joint family, then suppose if any gents is going outside, so some other girls and women are also there. So if they have any problem, so they can help them. So like that, it's very important to, we should live in that nuclear family, in joint family.
Yeah.
Okay, so Nara,
So,
what do you think about this nuclear family and joint family?
first of all, here I would like to just talk about what is the difference of between these two families. Okay. If I talk about nuclear family, so this family is called individual family. Okay, where you will find only two and three people live together in the family. Like there is means one couple is there, and there one and two children. That's it. Means maximum you will find only four people live in any nuclear family. But when it comes to giant family, so it has a very huge number of people who live in one house and one family. Okay, so means earlier, if I talk about few days ago, means few decades ago, like 1 and 2 decades ago, so people used to live in joint family, and at that time people were pretty comfortable to live in joint family. I would tell you why. Because means if I say about a few days ago, like 2 and 3 days before, so people used to live in villages. Okay, people used to live in villages. So the places, if I talk about means vacant place in village, so there are a very huge vacant place. Okay, but when it comes in nowadays, what is happening in that metro cities, the places is very small. Okay, so it is not possible to live as a joint family in any metro cities. Otherwise, means we would have to afford lots of expenses, which is not possible for any family uh, at the present time. Okay, so what is happening, and mostly means if I talk about the individual family, okay, so still there are joint family. Okay, still every people live in joint family only. But what is happening? There are a few couples, because of their profession, because of their occupation, they get separated from their joint family. But it is for temporary basis. Okay, Me- uh, for example, actually, I would like to give you my personal example. I belong to joint family. Okay,
Okay.
and my I was born in Uttar Pradesh. So my whole family live in Uttar Pradesh. But because of my only occupation, because of my means future, I got separated from them, and now I live with my parents in Mumbai because of my occupation. Because I have to do job in Mumbai. Okay, but still, when it comes to talk to them, so I talk to them every single day. Okay, so it does not mean that I got separated with my joint family like that. It does not means because there are many people, there are many family surrounding us. Still they live in joint family, but due to their personal circumstances they have to live means alone. They they have to live away from their joint family. So yeah, this is the main cause. And if I would tell you the one more example, so there are Gujarati families in India. Okay, and mostly Gujarati families belong to the joint family. But when they come in city, so they have to live separate. They have to live, means away from their joint family because it is not possible for them to afford and to live together in any metro cities. Yeah, so
Yes.
this is the basic not a basic, but this is the cause of not living with joint family.
Yes, 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 definitely wrong. It's a really very important thing that nowadays we have been living, far from our house cause of our job, our work. So earlier we, most of the time we see that our parents or our grandfather, grandparents, okay, so they used to live in village because they had farm over there and they used to do farming. At that time, they didn't have that much, job opportunities in cities as well. So therefore, they used to live in village and they used to live in that joint family. But nowadays, we have been living in city due to our job. So yes, this is the main reason behind that. So most of the people then living in nuclear family.
Nuclear family, yes.
Yes,
And there are few other reasons as well where people don't want to live with the joint family because they I don't know about others, but this is the truth. And means as far as I know about this mm, problem, so many of the in many family, okay, in many family there is what do I say? Mm, Actually, I'm not getting a word. Some couples, okay, some couples are not. Some couples don't feel comfortable to live with a joint family after getting
married.
married. Yeah, so they got separated. But I think this is not a proper way to live alone. To live with only three to four people, because
Yes,
joint family has its means a different characteristic. When you feel problem, when you feel any kind of means issue, when you face any kind of problem in your life, if you part of your joint family, if you're part of your joint family, so definitely that problem get resolved very soon, because
because they all people come together and they help that person
yeah,
who
they
is
all people
suffering
come
or
together. And and most important thing is that there are people who can listen your problem. There are people who can give you a proper advice to get rid of from that problem.
yes, yes, yes.
And whenever you will face any kind of financial issue, okay, so you can ask help from your relatives, from your loved ones, okay, who means who are part of your joint family. So there is a many characteristic of living in joint family, okay. But I don't understand why people want to live alone, because of only because they think that if they live in joint family, then they have to do lots of expenses on others rather than themselves. So I think these are the small mindset people uh, carry for
And
getting
another
separated.
is very important reason behind that, Ram. And that is, earlier all people, okay, so all family people member, they used to do, that farming, right? But nowadays what is happening, so most of the people, okay, so they are, doing job in different places, right? And someone is getting a good package, someone is getting a less package. So now the, that they are thinking about that money. So I'm making a very good and handsome salary, so but my, that brother, he is not making that much good salary. And also sometimes that, women's, okay, the wife, that the siblings, they also think like that, my husband is making a very good and handsome salary, so why should we share that money with them? So this kind of
Yeah,
things are there. So therefore
that
the
is the problem.
so siblings say that we have to no stay that in nuclear family. So this is the thing, and
That
then they get separated from their family. So this is also the very
that is
most and very big, very crucial reason behind that.
that is the problem because of only spouse, because of the partner. Okay,
Yes.
if you get a good partner after marriage, here I'm not talking about only girl, here I'm talking about vice versa. Okay, if as a male, as a son of your family, if you get a good wife who can understand, who can means who can support your family, so there is no need to get separated. And she never means she never supports to get separated from your family. But in most cases what happens, she or he, okay, means they, what do I say, they are the main cause in the family to live alone and to live away from the from joint family. And here I would like to tell you one more thing, that means previously what was happening, that people used to do means, mm, people had only one occupation. Like if I talk about our grandfather, okay, and his brothers and means his siblings, so they all used to do farming, means they all used to do only one work in the whole
uh,
family. Okay, so
it means
therefore
they used to make the equal money,
yeah,
you can
they
say
used
like
to
that.
make the, yeah, they used to make the equipment, that's okay, but they used to do only one, means same work.
Yeah, right.
They used to do same work, so therefore they didn't have to go here and there for uh, earning money.
Yes.
For example, yeah, for example, you can take an example of farming. Okay, so that was the main. But nowadays what is happening, every candidate, every people in the family want to do other thing, want to try some other thing in their life, some other occupation. Okay, so therefore they have to leave means away from each other. So I
Yeah.
think that is the main cause, because occupation is uh, different, professional career is totally different, and most the thing is that places is also different. Somebody wants to live in Mumbai, somebody wants to live in Delhi, somebody wants to live in outside of India. Okay, so
Yeah.
yeah, it depends on choice to choice.
Yeah.
So especially spouse and couples tend to think that if you live alone, then we can live a advanced life, we can live
Mm.
a beautiful life, because
There will be no
there
any
we will have,
restrictions.
yeah, we will have only 4 members, then we won't face a lots of problem of lots of financial problem, and there would not be any restriction by our senior and our grandfather and grandmother. Yeah, these are
Mm.
because nowadays everybody wants freedom, everybody needs freedom in their life. Yeah,
Yes.
that is the main cause
Yes, Ram.
on my side.
Yes, definitely. So really, it was a very nice conversation with you, Ram. We spoke on this nuclear family and joint family. So definitely, these things will help so many people to understand about this nuclear family and joint family, Ram. So thanks for
Absolutely.
so thanks for speaking about this joint family and nuclear family, Ram.
Yeah, you are welcome, man.
Okay then.
Thanks for having me on this call.
Yes, Ram.